Welcome back. We have a fantastic segment to tell you about. They're called the Clemson Wreckers, and they love the game of baseball, but they're also much more than a baseball team. They're using their time to perform community service in our community. We have DJ and Stacey here to tell us more about the Clemson Wreckers and how it all started. Good morning to you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Now, you thumped this up during COVID. How'd you get these kids together? Was it on paper?
Well, during COVID, all the kids were sitting around.
Yeah.
They weren't practicing. They weren't running.
Twiddling their thumbs.
Twiddling their thumbs, playing baseball games, getting chubby. So DJ called a bunch of friends that also had fellow players, said, let's get together. First Sunday, we had 6 kids, and by 2 months in, we had 40.
Wow,
So
what's
we
the
knew
age
we
range like?
10U up to high school.
Wow,
Right.
so.
They're all baseball lovers, these kids.
All baseball lovers,
But
definitely.
what point did you guys say, yeah, we want to play baseball, we want to have a good time, we want to get them active, but the leadership component, when did that come in?
Well, that kind of came in right from the get-go. To us, sports in general and organized sports is very, very important. I mean, it teaches us leadership at the most local level possible, right? And that's how to interact with the people around you and yourself. So right from the get-go, discipline, that's correct. And that's something that we see needs more and more of these days, is more discipline.
Is he disciplined?
Yes, sir. Now,
I just wanna
16
make
years into
sure.
marriage.
You've trained them well.
You've had plenty of
Sir,
time
I
to do
It
this.
took 12 years for me.
Well, what's the August 14th date about? What is
So on August 14th, with our organization, community service is mandatory. You cannot participate if
Okay.
you do not provide service
I
to
love
the
that.
community.
Love that.
So on August 14th, all 87 of our players, 21 coaches, and tons of parents, we will be going to homes of the elderly or of the disabled that need work done. So we're building ramps, yard work, trees down. We're asking for the community, if they'd like to help support this, to send donations for our kids that are scholarship recipients. Travel ball has gotten ridiculously expensive.
I don't see how parents do it. I mean,
And it shouldn't be that way.
Right.
If we can reach every young man and give them the opportunity to grow both as a player and a leader, it's phenomenal.
that's
This is
a
for
win-win.
boys only then?
Currently, yes, sir.
Okay.
The
All right.
goal is to
You need
add
to say that.
softball in the future.
Yeah, you guys have got a great framework here to kind of expand with, you said maybe even other sports too, which is going to be great. So you mentioned the donations. We have lots of people that watch this that may want to help you guys out. What is the best way for them to donate?
So I believe our Venmo is going to be up on the screen, but it's Clemson-Wreckers.
Okay.
We do community service all year round. This is just our massive event to kick it off. Truly, you cannot be a leader if you don't know how to serve.
Sure.
So that is why we
Well,
make it so
we're calling you the Clemson Wreckers, but the work you're going to be doing is in the Liberty area as well?
Liberty,
or-
Easley, Pickens, Dacusville.
Easily Liberty Pickens.
Yeah, we are going to be blanketing Pickens
And that's
County.
a big
right.
area too.
It's huge.
87 kids, 12 different communities represented.
And you guys grew so much during the pandemic too. You started out with how many?
6.
And then now?
87. We had tryouts yesterday, so the number might be a little bit
Yeah.
higher.
You're doing something right.
Right.
We are so grateful. We've got so many amazing volunteers that help us keep this going. So,
And
it's
I'd imagine
awesome.
you've seen people kids that started one way and then throughout the program,
Yes.
see them become like different young men.
That's our payment. That's our salary, is watching these kids. Some of them are in a very, very tough spot.
Yeah.
See, I get goosebumps talking about it because it's just so miraculous to see the transition when you just give to these kids, and it's given unconditionally, right? We don't expect anything in return. All we do is give to the kids, pour into them, and watch them grow. It has amazing
And
consequences.
they in turn pour into the community.
That's right.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic what you guys are
wonderful.
doing. Again, you can go to Venmo and search Clemson-Wreckers, and you can just donate there. Any amount would help, I'm sure.
Any
Every bit.
amount. Yep.
Awesome. Thank
Okay.
you all so
Have
much.
fun
Thanks,
playing
guys.
baseball,
We
too.
appreciate it.